certain rules that I don't quite understand. You're supposed to open the door for the woman because we want to control the way she feels about us. That's the only thing I can connect to. If I open the door for a girl, I feel like she knows he just wants me to think he's a good guy. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't, but now you know he wants me to think it. Act, don't tell. I've just learned that I don't know how you feel about me, so let me just go through the rules. I was on a date and a girl was talking to me about her brother and she banged her knee and she said, ow, but then she continued talking about her brother at the regular tone, so I knew she was fine. But like 10 seconds in, I realized, oh no, so I said, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I just realized that you banged your knee and I wanted to acknowledge, I knew you were okay. I just felt like I needed to acknowledge that. And she said, well, how did you know I was okay? And that's where I got hot because I guess I don't know these things. So I said, I'm so sorry, are you okay? And she said, yeah. And I went, you know, because why do we have to do it? Why do I have to say, are you okay for you to want to fuck me? We're supposed to, you're telling me, oh, my brother is from Rhode Island or whatever, and then, ow, and then I gotta go, are you okay? And she goes, yes, thanks for asking. Oh, you're welcome. Now, where was I? I was boring you about where my brother's from. Oh, continue, thank you. And now, condense it. We don't need it. Have you guys ever been in a relationship that you're not in anymore, but you want to be in it? But you also know if she said, let's get back together, you probably wouldn't, because while you were in that relationship, you knew you shouldn't be in it, but you were too scared to break up with her because of being lonely, and it's tough to connect with people, so you waited for her to break up with you. But then when she broke up with you, your ego said, no, this girl's perfect. She's the most best, beautiful girl in the world. You need to get her back. And then you had a panic attack, and for the next 4 months, you couldn't sleep with anybody else because you felt like if you guys got back together, you were cheating. Then you met a beautiful girl, a girl that kind of looked like the Spencer's Gifts poster you had on your wall when you were a kid, where you saw bottom tit for the first time, and you invited her to go to Vegas. You're in Los Angeles, you could drive, you were watching a lot of Entourage at the time. You didn't think she'd say yes, but for some reason she did, so you drove. So in that 4-hour drive to Vegas, you remembered you haven't had sex with a condom in 3 years and you're afraid you can't get hard in a condom. Not there's anything wrong with that. If everyone's go soft. If you've never gone soft, you got a hard dick problem as far as I'm concerned. But the point is, now you're panicking, so you don't want to sleep with this girl, so you pretend you're a good guy. When you get to the win, you say, you know what, we just met, why don't we just play it cool for a little bit, so you wouldn't have to fuck her. So you feel like you have erectile dysfunction now. Not that you went soft. You didn't even give yourself the position to even spoon her in case you might go soft. It's just all in your head. So another 2 months goes by and you don't sleep with anybody else. You're making excuses. Not that girls want to have sex with you every day, but you're on a television show at the time. You're getting a weekly let me suck your cock text, and you're making excuses. So you're not doing anything, but then 6 months goes by and you run into your ex and she looks beautiful. And you guys make love and you were able to do it and it was fantastic and you reconnected and you were happy and she wanted to get back together with you. But you didn't want to get back together with her and you don't know why. It's not a monogamy issue. You had a chance to fuck the Spencer's Gifts girl in Vegas and didn't do that. Have you guys ever been in that kind of relationship?